Restore. God is holy. So are we. Welcome to day 27 of the 90-day Jam Lord. That's right, the 90-day journey alongside my Lord. And I am your host, Rasheed Jeffries. And we're going to go into the last collaboration song of this journey that we're going to cover. And it's called See You on the Other Side. Now this is a very special song because it was a dedication to a gentleman that I hold near and dear to my heart. His name was Tim Smith. We call him the Doctor. He was actually a DJ in Detroit, and he was on FM 90.9, I believe was the station back then. And he was one of the first people, he was a pioneer actually of the Christian hip hop scene, the Christian rap scene, in the Detroit metro area. He was one of the only people who would support and push Christian rap. So there's a lot of Christian rap artists who felt indebted to him because he was the guy who would put our songs on the radio. He put a few of my songs on the radio. I remember he put All About God, Free Your Mind, How You Living, and that was unheard of to have Christian rap on the radio because it was like a mix, like a forbidden mix of two genres, and it seemed like either side neglected us or didn't accept us. Whether if you were a gospel fan, if you will, or a gospel supporter, you didn't like it because it was rap. And if you was a rap supporter, you didn't like it because it was gospel. So we were kind of trapped, stuck in between a rock and a hard place. But thank God for people like Tim Smith who opened the doors, man, and opened up the ears and the hearts of people to be able to receive from the gift that God has given us to bless people with in this Christian rap. And so when he passed away, we wanted to make sure that we made a song to commemorate his efforts and to dedicate to him to make sure that we honored his life. And so Brother Stone is one of the rappers who was on here. He was actually the point person. He set it up. We recorded it in his studio in his house, and he made the track. I really don't know the gentleman's name who sang on the track, but he sounded very nice. But the rappers who Brother Stone compiled together to be on this track consisted of LaRue Hill, Kiwi, No Good, and myself. No Good was spelled K-N-O-W. I'm going to talk about him a little later too. K-N-O-W, no good. Like, hey, I know good. Not that brother's up to no good. Nah, no good. And Kiwi was a female rapper, and LaRue Hill was actually one of my favorite rappers. And they were all on this track with me. I actually started the track off, the intro when I said, I said something about Tim Smith. We put this track together to honor your life and talked about all the people who are on the track, expressing our appreciation for you, the pioneer of gospel contemporary radio. And then LaRue did his verse, and I'm not going to go over anyone else's verse. I'm just going to go over my verse real quick. I came in right after LaRue, the second guy rapping, and I said, yo, it's my turn to honor the doctor who sparked the nerve. My words, you got nerve to operate on me and my partners of hip hop, sir. You gave an opportunity because you believe we put God first. That's why the opposition could not swerve or stop you from kicking rap like soccer or pop up at a hip hop concert. Thanks a lot for breaking off proper the local cats who we would have not heard without you. Tim Smith, man, we got your legacy long as hands on the clock turn. And that's basically it. That was my part. That was my contribution to the collaborative effort that we call See You on the Other Side. And so now I'm going to see you on the other side as we have concluded all of the collaborations. It was only 3 of them, but the collaboration segment of the 90-Day Jam Lord has concluded right now. And from here, we're going to go to the legacy. That's right. The Rasheed 63 project is going to start in day 28. So stay tuned. You don't want to miss it. This is going to bless you. We're going to break down 63 songs that God has given me to write, and we're going to break them down starting tomorrow in day 28. But for now, we're going to sign off. As I say in every episode, this is restore, return every soul to our rightful existence. God is holy, so are we.